Now, if we gonna talk about it, we gonna talk about it for real, and we gonna be honest, right?
Sure.
There's a man out there right now that has called his wife's phone multiple times. She didn't answer. She gonna walk in the house in a couple of hours and say that her phone died. He gonna smell that man on his wife. But because he loves this woman, he don't want to leave her. He doesn't want to break up the home and the family that he's worked hard to build. He's not going to bring it up. He's gonna suffer in silence. It's a man right now looking at his 3 kids and seeing a noticeable difference between that baby and them 2 oldest. But they all got his last name, and what he doesn't want to do is risk losing his other 2 children because he's asked about this baby, so he's gonna raise all them kids together.
Wow. And she not wrong, man. So many guys stay in relationships, quote unquote, for the kids or for other reasons, maybe financial, cheaper to keep her. A lot of people can't afford a divorce, but let's let her continue.
It's a man out there right now that has sacrificed his dreams, sold his motorcycle to buy her the brand new family car so she can ride nice. Whole time she is driving that really nice Suburban to her side dude's house.
Damn.
And he has now seen this car in an area it ain't supposed to be in, but because he is too embarrassed, because he doesn't want to deal with the humiliation, because he knows somewhere it's going to be turned around and twisted on him because you wasn't giving me enough attention at home. Even though this man had been working 12, 14-hour days to pay for that Suburban, he is just going to suffer in silence.
Yo, this is going to resonate with a lot of men. Oftentimes women say, oh, I want a man who works. And then when he works and he provides and you have everything you want, that comes at the expense of him being there because he's busy working. And sure enough, when she gets lonely, she says, hey, why I cheated is because you're always working. You can't win.
He don't want the drama. Let's just be honest. Women cheat better than men do. So the reason why you don't see a lot of men having to suffer through the ridicule is because women don't get caught the same way that men get caught.
She's not lying.
And men have to deal with the public humiliation of, man, you wasn't handling business at home. So they would rather keep those secrets and those questions buried deep. And in my opinion, if you ever see a man out with his family and he just looks absolutely empty, it's because he knows he's not loved in that household. He knows that he is not appreciated. He knows his wife is cheating. He knows that baby ain't his, but he knows he can't leave because some kind of way he's still going to be the bad guy, even though she was the one that stepped out.
Yeah, sometimes marriage is a prison. At first, it starts off good. You're going through your honeymoon stage. You're building, you have some kids, and then you hit that rough patch. And let's just say she does get the wonder and that 7-year itch. It's going to fall on you. She cheat on you, it's your fault. You cheat on her, it's her fault. Men are always to blame for failed relationships. And to avoid that blame, oftentimes I may know someone who done it. They stay with her. They stay with the cheating wife. They raise the kids that ain't theirs. It's a harsh pill to swallow, but at the end of the day, what's your option? You can torpedo your family, file a divorce, and pay child support for the kids that may or may not be yours. Downgrade your lifestyle, and you might end up having to even work more to afford the child support because you got to pay for the kids when they with her and when they with you, if you have any type of custody. But wow. This woman cooking. I don't know where she got this. I don't know if she's pulling from experience. For all I know, she could be the woman who cheat and drive in the Suburban. I do see a car seat in the back. But what do you think of this? Is she saying some truths out there? Do you know someone that fit this criteria? Let me know in the comments section. I'll see you next video. Peace.